Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to those that have already subscribed. Hope it's been an awesome month for you guys so far. Before I get started with what I want to talk about today, I do want to say for those that have booked readings and sessions from me, this week has been a little intense for me, so I'm a little behind. I will be traveling on Monday, taking a little mini vacation, so I will do the readings and the sessions while I'm out of town and send them to you. Those that just wanted recorded reading. And for those that want to do one-on-one, we can either do it on Hangouts or we can just do a phone call, and let me know if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, it will be as usual. I'll record a reading for you. And so I do apologize. Thank you for being so patient with me. It's been appreciated. So this month, August, is really about our karma. You know, there's eclipses that are happening. There's many planets that are going retrograde. And this is, you know, one of the ways that the universe supports us and helps us and heals us by sending us these energies. You know, when a planet goes retrograde, there's energy that's coming to us that is meant to, you know, help us in many ways, whether it is, you know, to heal a certain relationship or whatever you have going on with you, or to uproot certain relationships. And so it just all really applies according to your birth chart, you know, the placement of these planets. But I'm not here to talk about astrology, really, because I'm not an astrologer. But I do want to mention this full moon that's coming up. What is it, Monday, the 7th? It is a full moon in Aquarius, and I believe it's also a lunar eclipse. And I know that the nodes have shifted, I think back in May, if I'm not mistaken, and the north node is in Leo, and the south node is in Aquarius, and that is exactly where the eclipses are happening this month. The solar is going to be in Leo, and the lunar is going to be in Aquarius. And so from what I understand, the south node is all about the karma we are releasing, right? And so by this lunar eclipse happening in Aquarius, this is our chance and opportunity to release and bring certain cycles to completions. And I'm not really one for rituals, but there is one that I like to do. It's quite simple when we're talking about releasing. I'd like to write down whatever it is that I want to release, you know. And I really don't get too creative with the writing, because then when you like worry about how you're sounding on paper, you don't truly put forth what you want to release. So I just completely just honestly write down everything that I want to release, whether it is relationships, people, certain patterns that I have that I've noticed, and so I write it down under the moon's energy that night. I would like to, you know, I also burn sage and a unscented white candle while I'm doing this, and then once I'm done writing this, you know, everything down, I go outside and I burn that paper and let the atmosphere take it, let Gaia heal it. And I intend for that while I do this, you know, and I do a little meditation. And that's all that I really do. I'm sure there's other rituals out there that you guys have. And if you do want to share what those are, please share it in the comments section. I would love to read about the different rituals. I love learning from you guys. It's amazing. So anyway, so this is our opportunity, this eclipse, to heal and release what doesn't serve us. And what I recommend, and this is something that I do, leading up to the full moon, you know, do a little meditation and introspection, and really take a look at your life. You know, you are the author of your life. So take a look at the relationships you have around you. Take a look at yourself even, and see what it is about yourself, you know, certain ways about you that you have that no longer are working for you. Because we are constantly changing and evolving. Whatever that we've done or what we used to do may not work for us now. And so these are the habits and the patterns that we want to release. So I guess, what is it, Monday's the full moon, so maybe like tomorrow, if you have time, spend the day doing this, or however long it takes you really, and look at also the relationships that you have, and see, you know, who's feeding your ego or who's challenging it. You might want to keep those that are challenging you, but not in a way that you're working so hard for the relationship, but in a very positive way. You know, they have their ways of letting you know, hey, this isn't you, this is your ego, whether they're aware of it or not. And then there are those who basically feed your ego, and that's not really healthy for either party. So these are the relationships that you want to look at and see what you need to heal or shed and let go of, and ask yourself, you know, what am I contributing to, and how am I contributing to this relationship? If you find it that you're working so hard to stay in a friendship, relationship, whatever it is, and you're doing all the work, but the other person is not noticing it or is preoccupied, then maybe this isn't, you know, something you want to continue to have in your life, in your storyline. You know, maybe this is a relationship that you can revisit later on when both of you heal yourself. And so these are the areas of your life that will most likely be impacted by this lunar eclipse this month even. And so the lunar eclipse is all about releasing, I believe. And then there is the solar, the total or complete solar eclipse on the 21st or something like that later on this month. And that is in Leo, which is the North Node. And I believe the North Node is about new beginnings, your purpose, your passion, what you're here to pursue. And so this is how the universe has, you know, supported us and is helping us, you know. It's giving us an opportunity this month to let go of what we don't need and to step into what we came here to do, our passion, our purpose, who we are, for the soul to express itself. And so when we have this much support, we have to show up. We have to be present, and we have to open ourselves up, you know, to these energies, and allow them to work for us, you know, not against us. And so surrendering is required a little bit in this. And so, yeah, don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Approach this, of course, you know, with love. And once again, forgiveness is key to letting go. And so if you haven't forgiven yourself or the other party or whoever it is that you're trying to release, it will be quite difficult for you to release, because you'll keep revisiting, you know, whatever it is that's bothering you that you're trying to release. And sometimes the releasing process could be like, not like a person, but a situation that has taught you a lesson maybe, but you haven't quite learned that lesson yet because you're still resisting it. Here's your chance to revisit it or take a look at it through a different set of eyes, and heal it and release it. And so this is going to be a short video. That's really all that I wanted to talk about. So I think the next few videos that I do are going to be from out of town, so it's going to be exciting. There's going to be lots of nature. We may do, like, my friends and I, like a special healing event in nature, if possible, if we can do it. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, and I hope this month will be very healing for you. And so, with that said, I will see you guys on the next video. So much love to all of you. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one.